Welcome back to the PulpMX Fantasy Show presented by Maxxis Tire. I'm Donnie from RotoMoto. In this video, I'll give you 4 riders that I like for Spring Creek this weekend, 1 that I don't, tips for picking the FFL, a weather report, race day schedule, and of course, the early look at my team, all courtesy of Maxxis Tire. You know Maxxis Tire. You know their MXST tire designed by the king of Supercross and my all-time favorite rider, Jeremy McGrath. It is the newest and most advanced tire on the Maxxis MX lineup, featuring an all-new tread pattern, compound, and composition to provide the stability, predictability, and traction that the upper tiers of motocross demand. Available at your local retailer and also at motosport.com. Julien Beaumer is set to return after missing last round in concussion protocol, and additionally, it looks like Joey Savatgy will be back on the track after a first moto crash kept him out of the second at Redbud. Heartbreak on the 450 side with local product Jerry Robin out, who is always a great pick in Millville. No word yet on how many rounds Barcia will miss, but I expect him to rest until at least after the break at the end of the month. Looking at picks this weekend, we kick it off with the do not pick, and that is Ty Masterpool. Another incredible ride and moto win for the pro circuit fill-in, but unfortunately outside of High Point and Redbud, he has just not been that great. Only 3 of his 12 motos have been inside the top 4, and there is no reason to pick him here with 4 2-handicap all-stars available. A 250 rider that I do like this weekend is Joey Savatgy, and I know the look on your face already, so bear with me. Joey has his ups and downs, but a 5 handicap is just an incredible value for a guy that just went 5-6 2 weeks ago. He has finished in the top 15 in 7 of his 11 motos with an average of 13th. There is quite frankly no better value on the track this weekend. 450 side all-star, let's talk Hunter Lawrence. The elder Aussie brother came in with a 2 handicap, and he's landed on the podium in 10 of 12 motos this season, with the only 2 off were just a step off in 4th. There's no reason to get cute here. He is clearly the most consistent all-star on the board. Don't overthink it. A double eligible 450 guy to look at this weekend is Fast Freddie Noren. Fred had a rough weekend at Redbud, casing the leap, which demolished his bike in a DNF in the second moto. Freddie's average finish is 15th, and he's finished top 17 in 9 of 12 and top 11 in 6 of those motos. Don't forget Freddie went 10-9 here last year, which if he could match it would land you a mid-80 score. The high handicap hero this weekend is Phoenix Honda's Colin Park. The 58 has been top 22 in 9 of 12 motos, with 2 of his 3 failures coming from DNFs at High Point. Remove those 2 and his average finish jumps up to a 17.8, and if he could match his 12-15 score from Fox Raceway, you would take home 90 points in a field that is slowly thinning. Moving on to the FFLs, Hymas sweeps the weekend, meaning it is a coin flip between Deegan and Hymas. It's been a long-standing opinion that Star is the best motor in the class, but HRC has really come around, and I think I give Hymas the nod here with the momentum coming in. 450 side remains a crapshoot. Hunter is likely the favorite, but it is a very slim margin, and I couldn't recommend anyone over the other. Warm up north this weekend with highs approaching 90. There is a small chance of precipitation from midday Friday through midday Saturday, but nothing should be cause of concern for your team. Wonky schedule this weekend, and we're getting the NBC Prime spot. Race day live at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. Fantasy cheat sheets will drop on Twitter and Instagram around 12:30 Eastern, with the picks locking 1 hour later at 1:30, with the 450 gates dropping first shortly after. My Thursday team has Hayden Deegan at All-Star, Joey Savatgy with a 5, Jordan Smith at a 2, and Julien Beaumer also a 2. 450s, I have Hunta as my all-star, Freddie Noren with a 7, Colin Parks 12, and Romain Pope rounding out with a 12 as well. Don't forget to follow PulpMX Fantasy and at RotoXMoto on both Instagram and Twitter for injury updates as the weekend rolls on, qualifying info, and stats and banter throughout the race itself, and those fantasy cheat sheets once qualifying is done and wrapped. Thanks as always for watching the PulpMX Fantasy Show presented by Maxxis Tire. My name is Donnie. May your chiz chiz this weekend. Remember that 8 is great. And most importantly, have fun. Good luck, y'all.